Hello everyone, my name is Mayank Bhatt and today I'm very excited to present in front of you yet another dashboard that I have created on Sales Insights for AtliQ Mart. I have created this dashboard as a part of Resume Project Challenge introduced by CodeBasics. Now before jumping into the dashboard, I would like to give you an overview about AtliQ Mart. So, AtliQ Mart is a growing, fast moving consumer goods manufacturing company which is headquartered in Gujarat, India. It is currently operational in three cities, namely Surat, Ahmedabad, and Vadodara. Now, AtliQ wants to expand to other metro cities or tier 1 cities in the next 2 years. AtliQ is facing some problems with its customers which they would want to resolve before expanding their business. Let's look at the problem statement for AtliQ Mart. So AtliQ Mart is currently facing a problem where a few of its key customers are not extending their annual contracts. It is speculated by the business owners at AtliQ Mart that some of the essential products were either not delivered on time or in full over a continued period. This could have resulted in bad customer service experience for the customer. Management wants to fix these issues before expanding to other cities and have requested their supply chain analytics team to track the on time. Now, allow me to introduce you to some business knowledge and terminologies that I have used while preparing the dashboard. So, the first one is orders and order lines. Orders are nothing but a unique request placed by a customer on a given day. Now, within an order, a customer can request multiple items. So each of these requested items within an order are called order lines. Now let's take an example of, let's say I want to buy some groceries from Zepto. Now I have requested Zepto to deliver me a dozen eggs and 2 packets of brown bread. So the request that I have placed to Zepto is an order, and a dozen of eggs and 2 brown breads is order line. Now, let's move on to another key concept called line fill rate and volume fill rate, referred to as LIFR and VIFR in the dashboard. So, LIFR or line fill rate is equals to number of order lines fulfilled upon order lines ordered. So let's say for our example of Zepto, where I ordered a dozen of eggs as 1 unit and 2 packets of brown bread, so that is another 2 units. So my order has 3 order lines. Now let's say Zepto delivers me a dozen of eggs and a packet of brown bread instead of 2 packets. So my line fill rate would be 1, the packet that I have received, divided by 2, the number of packets that I ordered, which is equals to 50%. Similarly, a volume fill rate is equals to the total quantity shipped upon total quantity ordered. So let's say for my example wherein I ordered some products from Zepto, I ordered 3 quantities and Zepto has delivered me 2 quantities. So the volume fill rate here will be 2 quantities, 1 dozen of eggs and a packet of brown bread divided by the 3 quantities that I ordered. So the volume fill rate here will be now. Some of the other key terminologies that I have used in the dashboard includes on-time delivery percent, which is referred to as OT% in the dashboard, which is nothing but the percentage of the orders that have been delivered on time. Second one is in full delivery percent, which is referred to as if percent in the dashboard, which is nothing but the percentage of orders that have been delivered in full. And the last one is on time in full percentage, referred to as OTIF percent in the dashboard. And this is nothing but, now let's quickly have a look at the order summary of the data that we have. So if I look at the order summary city wise, I see that Surat has total order quantity of 9,696. Total order lines count is 17,842. Total quantities shipped is 40,50,082. Total quantity delivered is 40,50,082. And if I look at the data for all other cities as well, I see that the total quantity shipped and total quantity delivered is exactly the same. What then? Why are the customers not extending their contracts? Well, now comes the most interesting part. Let's drill down to what is happening here. As I've already said, my dashboard is for sales insights for AtliQ Mart. I have three tailored views in the dashboard: city view, customer view, product view. Now, let's quickly jump into or drill down to each one of the views and try to generate some insights on why the customers are not extending their contracts. Now, let's quickly move to the city view and understand what is happening city-wise. So I'll begin with an overview of how each page looks like in my dashboard. Over here, I have buttons to quickly move to any of the view we would want to switch to. Here we have filters. This is for month. This is for week. I have all the relevant filters on all the respective pages. Here are the KPIs, key performance indicators. And here are the actual charts and numbers. We will drill down or look at each one of the charts and try to generate some insights for our dashboard. So let me quickly open a Word file wherein we can maintain the insights that we are generating from each view. Now, if I see the city view, I don't understand why there are some figures that are in red. I mean, when I looked at the order summary, I saw the shipped numbers and the delivery quantities looked exactly the same. I didn't see any hassle or any gaps in the numbers there. So let's figure out what is happening here. So the red bars are the target percentages for each of the parameters, and the green bars are the actual numbers we have achieved against those targets. So if I see for on-time percentages against on-time target percentages, I see there is a gap. Similarly, for in full percentage also there is a gap, but interestingly, when I see on time in full percentage versus the target percentages, I see that there is a huge gap uh, for all of the cities. And if I look at here, this shows the deviation of the actual numbers from the target numbers. I see for all of the cities it is going down and is in red. So first insight that we could generate from this is that we are not even close to the target numbers for it. Now let's quickly move to customer view from the city view and try to understand what is happening to the data customer wise. So here I have a matrix customer wise split by customers. I have top 5 customers by OTIF percent and bottom 5 customers by OTIF percent. I have applied conditional formatting in the matrix. So the columns that look darker have higher OTIF percent, and the columns and with the columns fading, the OTIF percentage numbers are decreasing. So the column with the lowest OTIF percent is the most faded column. Now, if we see the top five customers with OTIF percent, we see that top five customers by OTIF percent, we see that the OTIF percentage numbers has only gone as high as 40%, which is not great. And if we look at the bottom customers with OTIF percent, we see the OTIF percent has gone to as low as 13.75%. Again, this is alarming. Now, I also have a metrics performance over time visual. Let's try to look into that visual and check what is happening there. So, so these are the matrices that we are using for this filter for this visual, and it is a comparison against their target numbers. So if we check the OTIF percent, we see that there is a huge gap between the target line and actual lines of the OTIF percent trending over time. Same is the case for OT percent, same is the case for in full percent, and these are the visuals for LIFR and VOFR. So let's go back to our customer view. So here also we can generate an insight that the OTIF percentage is not doing so great for any of the customers. With customer view done, let's quickly move to the product view and understand the data product wise. Again, here I have this matrix that is product insights by day. I have all the products, their line fill rate percentage. Then this is a spark line trending on a daily basis. So this is the line showing how the LIFO percent is changing on a daily basis. Then we have VOFR, and same we have a spark line for VOFR percentage. Here the product is divided category wise, and this shows the LIFO percent for the product, and this shows the VOFR percentages for the product divided category wise. Now comes the most interesting visual of this view, which is this. I'm sorry, I forgot. Yeah, scatter chart. So here, if I see the scatter chart, I am actually able to generate another very useful insight, which is the dairy products, and also so that you have an idea, this is a chart with x-axis has the order quantity and y-axis has the undelivered product against the order quantity. And here if I see the products that have the maximum order quantity are the dairy products, and they also have the maximum number of undelivered products. So we actually would want to move these products to the lower quadrant than this, which means the products would have higher delivery quantity or higher order quantity and less number of undelivered products. So the third insight that I am able to generate is the best products that AtliQ Mart is selling has the highest number of undelivered products. So with this, I am done explaining my dashboard. If you guys would want to interact with my live dashboard, I will add a link to the post. I'm sorry. And I would welcome any feedbacks and suggestions that you might have with regards to the dashboard. And last but not the least, I would like to thank you all for patiently listening to me. And I would also like to thank CodeBasics for introducing this resume project challenge.